yo, and hello, and welcome to the 99th episode of GameSpeak Podcast. New episodes go up for free every Wednesday in audio format on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, Spotify, and all of your favorite podcast directories, and in video format on YouTube, so you can see us in stunning HD. This show is two childhood BFFs bringing you all things video games. You can find us online at createforsanity.com, where you can listen to episodes, subscribe for behind-the-scenes news, read rad articles, and buy sick t-shirts from our shop. Also, be sure to join the community in the Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/GameSpeak to hang and talk games with other nerds like us. I'm one of your hosts, Jamel Al-Jafra, alongside Brent, Fresh Rickety Fresh Bass.
Fresh Rickety Fresh.
Yeah, I imagine it's like a Ricky, but it sounds like rickety if you just say it.
Rickety.
Rickety? Rickety? It just goes very off when I try to do it with that voice.
Rickety.
Rickety.
What's been up, man?
Nothing.
How's
Absolutely. No, I'm just kidding.
nothing?
What's been going on?
How's your
with you?
game going?
Well, I need to talk about that. Okay, so I got some jets in there now.
You got jets in there?
We got some jets. They're flying towards the UFO. By the way, this is like, if you weren't listening to the last episode, I'm working on my own little mobile game, learning some Lua and working in Corona SDK engine. But so like, it's so difficult, dude. Like, if we're like, it's reached a point to where like I've been working on collision detection and what happens after that collision detection for like days now. Just trying. I can't figure it out, but like I messaged the people over at Corona to kind of get some help, so I'm waiting on them to respond.
Cool.
They're probably just gonna post me in some forum and hope that somebody else helps me, but I don't know. It's coming along. I mean, the fact that I got the jets in there and they're moving at the correct speeds and stuff like that, it's just
sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Gotta check that out.
Well, I gotta show you.
Man, yeah, I've been in Louisiana all weekend. My girlfriend took me up there for my birthday. Fucking yesterday was my birthday.
Happy birthday, dude.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw on Facebook you guys were posting some crazy photos.
On the book. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We got real drunk and we played a bunch of slot machines and blackjack and stuff, I did okay the first night, but I lost so bad the second night. Fortunately, my girlfriend made like $100, but I
put y'all back on top.
Yeah, got it back to where we were. You know what I mean? But man, we had to wake up early this morning, and we drove back. We did the 3-hour drive back this morning, and then as soon as we got back home, I went out to eat with my parents. They wanted to take me out for a birthday dinner, so that was nice. I ate some nachos, and that was really good.
Where'd you get nachos from?
Los Pericos. It's this little Mexican.
Los Pericos?
Yeah, that's the sheep.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's my jam. If you're ever in Huntsville, listeners of the show, go to Los Pericos.
Did they close down for a little while? Didn't they like shut down and remodel or something?
They definitely remodeled.
Maybe that's what it was. I had this argument the other day. Not really an argument, but me and my girlfriend were like, she was like, it never closed down. I'm like, I swear, I remembered it closed.
I think it might have, but just for like a little bit.
Yeah, like a month or something.
There was a point when it was Cinco de Mayo, and they changed it to Los Pericos.
That was too long ago.
It closed down. Yeah, that was way long ago.
Yeah.
But anyways, long story short, I barely got any sleep last night, so I'm very tired, and I apologize if I...
It's all right, dude. You gotta. I'm bringing the hype game.
You bring the hype game. I'll bring the tired but enthusiastic game.
Okay. All right.
Can I work with that
now?
Oh, jeez.
All right. So here's the hype.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was trying to think. There was something that. Nope, I guess there was nothing important to talk about before we jump into the news, so let's go ahead and do that.
Let's hop in there.
And just so you guys know, we're using articles from around the internet, and we don't claim any of the material as our own. We're just giving commentary on these articles.
Yeah.
Okay, starting off, very important news.
Oh, lay it on me.
A new game in the Titanfall universe, Apex Legends,
Uh-oh.
was announced and released yesterday, or was it? Yeah, it was.
They
yesterday.
dropped it. They announced it and released it the same
Yesterday.
day. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And it was for It's for PlayStation, Xbox One, and PC. It's the only Titanfall game coming for a while, it seems, as developer Respawn has now confirmed that Titanfall 3 is not in development. Producer Drew McCoy candidly told Eurogamer, "The world thinks we're making Titanfall 3, and we're not. Apex Legends is what we're making. Apex Legends is the result of putting one of the best FPS dev teams in the world on a game focused on doing a few things really well. We look at Battle Royale as a genre, not a mode, and we're here to help mold it. Hope everyone is enjoying the game as much as we had making it." As for why Respawn chose to announce Apex Legends and release it on the same day, McCoy said the game would have faced a PR challenge had it been marketed traditionally. Quote, "We're doing a free-to-play game with essentially loot boxes after we were bought by EA, and it's not Titanfall 3. It's the perfect recipe for a marketing plan to go awry," he said.
At least they know that. They're self-aware.
Yeah, it's very candid. Said, quote, "So why have that? Let's just ship the game and let players play." According to Kotaku,
Fuck yeah.
Titanfall 3 was in development at one point in time, and Respawn reportedly wanted to get it out sooner rather than later. The report suggests Titanfall 3 became Apex Legends. Though there are no specifics available about what differences may exist, Apex Legends does not include any Titans or wall running. Those were hallmarks of Titanfall 1 and 2. No one from Respawn or EA, which now owns the studio, has said Titanfall 3 will never be made, so those looking to see the mainline franchise continue still have some hope. When EA purchased Respawn for hundreds of millions of dollars, the company also got the rights to Titanfall. Apex Legends will use the games as a service model through which Respawn will continue to support, grow, and evolve the title over time. It's free to play, supported by microtransactions. But
I mean, let's be real. If you want Titanfall, you still have Titanfall 1 and 2 you could go back and play. They're both still pretty active. There's still people playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And this is cool. It's cool that Respawn's doing something different. You know what I mean? I love the Titan. I mean, I really enjoyed the Titanfall games. I won't say I love them.
Yeah.
But I really had a lot of fun playing them. And I think that they could make a really good Battle Royale game. Now, I haven't had the chance to play it because I've been out of town and really haven't had the chance to do much gaming at all this weekend.
Gotcha. So I have played it.
Oh.
I downloaded it. But the funny thing is I saw on I was on Twitter the day before yesterday, or it might have been yesterday, but before they had announced it, they were like, Respawn is going to do this crazy announcement or a silent
I saw
release.
that.
And I was like, I gotta know what this shit is, went and checked the Twitch stream and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna try this out. Downloaded it. It took for fucking ever, so I really only got to play a little bit this
I got it
morning.
downloading at my house right now, so.
Hell yeah, dude. On the Xbox?
PlayStation,
God
but
damn it.
well, it's free. I'll get it on both. I'm not tripping. I'll have it on everything.
I'm
baby.
trying to squat up, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm also trying to squat up.
So let me talk a little bit about the game itself. I'm just gonna go ahead and basically skip to currently playing on this, but I only got to play a little bit. But what I did play,
how's it
I
feel?
liked.
You like it?
It feels very fine-tuned. It feels like a Titanfall, at least in the way that the controls are tight. I mean, obviously there's no wall
Titanfall
running.
had real tight controls. That's one of my favorite things about it. Is like I felt thoroughly in control of every movement. And I was really good at aiming and stuff in Titanfall. Yeah. I hope that transitions because that was my favorite thing about Titanfall. I think is like how well it felt, like as far as like the aiming down the sights and the smooth movement and all that.
Oh yeah, it's a smooth game. Now what I haven't played Blackout, but what this seems or appears to be to me is a nice combination of Blackout and Overwatch. So
okay, I like that.
Yeah, so like all the characters are kind of like fleshed out. It's not really like a Fortnite where you just play as rando. This is like
the characters have like powers or some shit like that.
Yeah, they got abilities. So like
so
you
they
have
got Rainbow Six type thing, like with the operators.
No. So okay, well, I don't know about operator. I don't know anything about that. So I'm just gonna go off of what I do know. which is that it's a lot like Overwatch. Like, you have like your healers and then like your random robot guy who can like, shoot zip lines out and like, or not zip lines, or he can do zip lines, but he also does like a grappling hook, so he can just like fly to places that other people can't get to, things like that.
Cool.
Yeah, but you work in squads, and so like you kind of want to have like a healthy balance of characters.
Yeah.
And so far from what I've played, I've only played 3-person squads.
It's only 3-person squads, I think.
Okay, yeah, and it's only 60 players on the map.
Yeah,
but the map is pretty freaking huge, and
from what I saw a little bit of gameplay footage, and it looked like some of the map was like recycled levels from Titanfall 1, which is kind of cool, because if it's set in the Titanfall universe, Blackout has a lot of like old
Call of Duty
stuff mixed in, and I think that they're gonna have something similar going on here with like Titanfall like lore kind of like woven into it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I believe it. Apparently, from what I read, they did include the wall running and the Titans at some point, or maybe it was just the wall running, but they said it got too hectic and didn't really make sense. And also I think you can't really balance that out along with people having abilities, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, too overpowered for everybody.
Yeah, but from what I have played, I like playing as the robot guy with I just like grappling hooks, man. But
dude, I'm gonna go download it on my Xbox. It's probably gonna be done on my PlayStation by the time I get home, so I'll start it up on the Xbox, and by some point this week we'll play.
We shall play. Yeah, for sure. And I got it downloaded on PC too, so if there's any PC players out there that want to go at it in a squad with me, let me know. Anyways, so I guess one last thing before we get off of Apex Legends, I might as well knock this out, but it says studio head Vince Zampella announced that the game reached 1 million unique players in under 8 hours. Zampella said he is, quote, so overwhelmed by the news. Thank you so much for showing up and being part of this with Respawn. You are amazing, Zampella said in a celebratory image. So, 1 million players in 8 hours.
Wow.
Unique.
That's incredible.
Indeed. Anyways, done with Apex. Let's move on.
Let's see. So I'll skip this whole article, but basically Piranha Plant is in Smash Bros. Now.
He is, yes.
Have you tried him?
Have not tried him. I didn't buy, or I didn't get him.
You didn't get him?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh, dude.
I was dumb.
Oh, what a waste.
I'm a fool, man.
What a shame.
I just haven't been playing Smash Bros. All that often, so I didn't really even...
Yeah, but one day you're gonna play Smash Bros. And, you're gonna be like, damn.
I'm so smashed, bro.
I wish I had Piranha Plant.
Yeah. Which I'm sure I'll buy him at that point.
But I mean...
How much is he's like $5?
Yeah, dude.
It's a whole $5.
Could have saved yourself 5 smackaroonies, bro.
Maybe. I don't know if I bought it in time for that, because I didn't like...
You definitely had it in time. You had it before me.
And you got it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. How is Piranha Plant?
He's dope, bro.
I heard his he's
really strong. He's kind of hard to control, but he's unique. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard if he falls, he has a move where he falls over on the plant, and shoots out.
Yeah, that's his strongest move probably. But you gotta you gotta time it really carefully, or
not fuck yourself.
Yeah, but he's good. I don't know. I like his little spike ball thing he does.
Nice. And the toxic cloud, apparently.
And I'm a little behind the scenes. I'm hoping my phone does not run out of battery on us here.
If that is the case, it is potential. We will grab a charger.
Okay.
If that's the case.
All right, just fair warning.
Yeah, so a little behind the scenes, guys.
A little behind the scenes.
We also charge our phones. But anyway, so after an individual Metro Exodus developer told Steam users that the next entry in the series might not release for PC, both 4A Games and publisher Deep Silver have followed up by stating that this is not the case. The Metro franchise still has a future on PC. Quote, the recent comments made by a member of the 4A Games development team do not reflect Deep Silver's or 4A's Games' view on the future of the franchise. Deep Silver wrote in a blog post, they do reflect the hurt and disappointment of a passionate individual who has seen what was previously nothing but positive goodwill towards his work turn to controversy due to a business decision he had no control over. The recent comments in the question were made by a lone 4A Games developer on the Russian Gaminator forums. According to PC Gamer, the posts roughly translate into a warning towards those who claim they won't play Metro Exodus because it's releasing exclusive on the Epic Games Store. If enough people don't play the PC version of Exodus, the post claims, then the next title in the Metro franchise might not release on PC at all. But yeah, so like that's what happened with that. People are mad about the whole Epic.
Why would people be mad about that? Like, that's my thing. Who gives a shit?
Dude, this is what I told you. Whenever you said that, did I not say they'll find a way?
They'll find a way. You did say it. You called it. They always find a way. But it's like, I just want to hear the reason why.
The reason why is,
why is it such a big deal?
Because their pride. Their fake
pride
for Steam for some reason. I don't understand.
Their faith in Steam. Like, fuck that.
It's like literally they're getting screwed on Steam.
They're paying $10 more to buy it on Steam.
But people just like to be like, no, I don't like change. I don't like this idea. It makes no sense. But but basically they bombed. They dislike bombed his game and like all this shit. They like thumbs downed him on Steam and everything.
Wow, dude.
It's kind of like the shit with the NFL and them
People
not playing the SpongeBob song.
Asshole.
Which I'm totally for. I'm totally for the
SpongeBob thing. I didn't even. Okay, I'm ashamed to say I did not watch the Super Bowl. I was busy gambling, playing.
But I watched the
halftime. Blacka, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, see, the halftime show, they teased it the day before that Maroon 5 was possibly gonna, not possibly. Basically, it was like they're doing it because they showed like this little like pre Super Bowl halftime show music thing. And like in the clip, it shows Maroon 5, and then it shows a clip of SpongeBob, and then it clips back over and then goes to the next artist. And everyone was like, yes, because there was like a petition online. They got 1 million signatures for people wanting Maroon 5 to do the Sweet Victory song at halftime. And so this clip came on like from the NFL teasing that it was going to happen. And then on the actual halftime show, it does not happen.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah,
dude.
So like everyone took to the internet, like the internet was like fucking pissed. They had like the meme with like the picture of the fish that was like selling pitchforks or whatever. Like when like people just go insane. And like they posted the halftime show to YouTube, and it got like 400,000 dislikes and like 50,000 likes or whatever. And then the NFL took the video down.
I was about to say, because I tried to find the halftime show on YouTube and I couldn't find it.
Well, they took it down and then reposted it. Yeah, well, they took it down and reposted it because they got destroyed, and they were like, okay, we're gonna reset this, we're just gonna put it back up brand new. And the same thing happened.
Oh no!
And I have to admit, I was part of the protest. I was kind of angry there. You gotta have.
So this is all over the SpongeBob thing. The outrage is all about SpongeBob. Nothing else outrageous happened at the Super Bowl halftime show.
Nothing outrageous happened at the.
Who all performed? Just
Sicko Mode.
Sicko
Maroon
Mode.
5.
Okay.
Which was another big player, and why everybody was mad was because they did have like a little SpongeBob thing where the voice of Squidward was like, he introduced it, like everyone thought it was about to happen, but what happened was like Sicko Mode came out and like started doing his fucking, it's like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, and then like these fucking like asteroids are flying through the sky, like this ridiculously over budgeted light show thing going on, and Sicko Mode just comes out, and like so they built it up to fucking Sicko Mode, which probably ruined Sicko Mode's career. You just don't ruin the SpongeBob fandom.
I don't think the guy is called Sicko Mode, or
whatever. Is that the
song?
Song or whatever this dude's name is. What's the guy's name?
Travis Scott.
Oh, he's the one that's dating the Jenner ladies.
I think so. Or he
The
was.
ladies.
He was all of them.
I don't know which
all
one's
the Jenners.
which. But anyway, so the Sicko Mode guy, this Travis Scott.
This Travis Scott. You sound like a 50-year-old man, bro.
That's how I feel right now. Look, I don't listen to these.
This Travis Scott.
Does he actually make good music, though?
I mean, he made that song.
Okay, so he doesn't make good music. My point.
I mean, he's got a couple other songs. I think man, he's got at least a couple
other than Sicko Mode, dude.
Yeah, there's a couple other popular songs he's got.
Hopefully, we figure that
there's
out.
Definitely,
no,
hang on. There's definitely
but
at
I
least
feel
one
bad
you
for
know.
this Travis Scott. No, I'm just kidding. For Travis Scott right now, because he's basically like,
oh, you know what he sings?
Huh.
You know that song that's like, I get those goosebumps every time you come around. You know that song?
No.
You really don't know that song?
No, you literally sounded like hold on, you sound like Kid Cudi just now. That was a very good impression of Kid Cudi.
Well, thanks, but it was actually an impression of Travis Scott.
So he sings too?
Well, yeah. He's like a singing rapper.
Oh, like the auto-tune singy rappers?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know who he is. All I know is that if you like go on Yahoo News, he's there with Kendall or Kylie or one of those. But yeah. Anyways, that's what happened.
Yeah. Wow. I feel so educated now.
Me too, actually. I just learned a little bit about rap.
Yeah, there you go.
Modern rap. Anyways, what you got?
So yeah, Pokemon Go's big Hoenn celebration event may have ended, but a new legendary Pokemon has made its debut. Palkia, the cover monster from Pokemon Pearl, has begun appearing around the world in raid battles, where you'll be able to find it through the end of February.
Okay, cool. I like that.
So get you a Palkia, bro.
Palkia. So Capcom has released its financial results for the quarter ending December 31st, 2018, and continued success for Monster Hunter World helped make it one of Capcom's strongest. The latest in the Monster Hunter series has now crossed the 11 million mark, up from the 10 million it had set in August 2018. The company cites its continued Monster Hunter success along with digital games like Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection and Mega Man 11. It said that as a result, this was the highest level of profit for the end of a third quarter in company history. So yeah,
dope,
cool, good for them.
Yeah, way to go,
way to go.
This is another one I'll save you the big article on, but basically the gist of it is that new Persona Q2 game that's coming out
for the
the DS. Yeah, every Persona game up until this point that's been voice acted has had like an English version of the voice acting too. Okay. But this game is not gonna have an English version.
Damn,
of the voice
it shows how much they care about the 3DS and the life support that's going on over there.
Or the Americans, you know what I mean? Maybe they think maybe. Okay, this is my theory. I'm thinking Persona Q1 didn't sell as well in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they probably are like, well, fuck it. Americans don't care about Persona Q series. You know what I mean?
Especially on the 3DS.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, they're putting it out at a loss.
It probably, I was going to say, it probably cost them more money to get the American voice actors than they even make from the American audiences. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they probably just like, fuck it, let's just put it out.
And I mean,
it's not going to make that much of a difference anyway, because it's a fucking DS game. That's the way I feel about it anyways. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And I feel like I don't know much about the anime culture and the manga culture and the Japanese video game culture, but I can tell you one thing. They like their Japanese subs more than they like their dubs. You know? Why? I don't know.
Yeah, but the previous Personas were like really well done. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, sometimes you just got to sub it, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. Localization. It's a tough thing. Maybe they should just hire us. We'll do it for free.
I'll do the whole thing.
Do you know how long that would fucking take us? Since we don't speak Japanese. We're just like...
No, we'd have somebody telling us what to say. We'd just have to trust they were right.
I think you have to have an understanding of what the Japanese is saying, like in your own brain, to understand the culture around it and like how that word works to know a similar word. And like,
I'm sure you could have a Japanese person on standby just like telling you like what to say.
But I mean, what if they use like slang? That's what I'm saying.
Then the Japanese person would interpret that slang into some kind of legible English thing and then tell it to you.
But then wouldn't he just write the...
Well, no, because I don't know. Maybe you've got like talent for voice acting, you know? Like,
I thought you were talking about
maybe
like
you're
localizing.
Seth MacFarlane or something, you know what I mean? And you're going to do that.
I'm talking about writing. Like writing the script out, not like...
Yeah, I'm not going to write it. I'm voice acting.
No, I'm saying I will straight up, like, we should try.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to write anything.
Dude, we would have, like, that job forever.
Yeah, because it would take fucking 10 years to do it.
And then we get hired. Anyways, a new Pokemon app is on the way to iOS and Android.
Uh-oh.
The Pokemon Company has announced the Pokemon TCG card decks.
Oh, dope.
No, it's not as cool as it sounds.
No?
A free application for mobile devices that allows users to easily catalog their Pokemon card collections. The Pokemon TCG card decks is available today in Sweden and will expand to other regions soon. The app allows you to scan your physical Pokemon TCG cards using your smartphone's camera and keep track of those you own. You're also able to browse an extensive database featuring every card since the release of the Pokemon TCG Sun and Moon series and manually catalog your collection. Why you'd want to do that, I don't understand. Unless you're like a kid trying to be like, I know you stole my card. I have it in my collection.
Look at my catalog.
Yeah.
No, that I for a second I thought you were gonna say it was gonna be like a trading card game.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
would be dope.
That would be
as
sick.
Fuck.
I would play the fuck out of that.
Is that not already an app?
It should be if it's not.
I don't think write it is. That one. No, I'm just kidding. Be so unbalanced, and, like fucked up.
Oh, here's another app thing. Nintendo has announced a new expansion to its mobile games business following the release of its latest earnings report, which brought news that Mario Kart Tour has been delayed, which I believe is their phone version of Mario Kart that's coming out.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
It's going to summer. Yeah.
Yeah. The company revealed a new partner and game, Dr. Mario World.
Dude, I'm fucking so stoked. Then when I saw that, I like messaged the link over to my girlfriend because like we've been on that, and she was like, "Is this the actual game?" I'm like, I have no fucking idea.
Honestly, it makes perfect sense for this to be made into a phone game. Dr. Mario is already like basically a phone game. You know what I mean? Just for your fucking Super Nintendo or whatever the fuck it was on. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's true. It is.
But anyways, that's supposed to come out on Android and iOS pretty soon.
Oi. So Take-Two Interactive Software has announced that game industry veteran Michael Condrey has joined 2K Games as the head of a new Silicon Valley-based studio. Currently unnamed, the studio will be working on a new unannounced project. Quote, at 2K, we offer our collective audience a variety of engaging and captivating entertainment experiences. We continually seek opportunities to empower and invest in the right people and ideas. Michael's unparalleled creative production and leadership accolades are well documented and deserved. We are greatly inspired not only by his passion, but the potential for this new studio to complement our existing portfolio and development expertise. But basically, he worked on Dead Space and like Call of Duty World War II and
I think I watched that. You know that documentary I was talking about a while back? I think that was the guy from the documentary.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's cool.
Interesting dude.
He sounds interesting. I want to see what they're doing. This mysterious game.
Yeah, you should check out some interviews with him, man. There's some really interesting stuff he's got to say.
Yeah.
Okay, check this out. Nintendo has indicated that we may not have long to wait before beloved RPG Final Fantasy VII is available on the Switch. In a new, rather short commercial, the game is shown on the handheld hybrid console.
Dude.
With the video's description reading, Final Fantasy VII, coming soon. Final Fantasy developer and publisher Square Enix originally revealed the intention to bring the game to Switch in September 2018, when it was announced for the platform alongside Final Fantasy IX, 10, and 10-2 Remaster. The Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy 12 The Zodiac Age. However, they only gave a vague 2019 release window. While coming soon doesn't exactly give us a specific release date, at least we know we won't be waiting until the end of the year for it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
I would love to have that on the go. You know what I mean?
Man, I mean, it's already on everything else. Just give it to us.
That's what I'm saying.
Give us this bad boy.
Give it that bad boy.
No, now they just need to stop putting this game out, and they need to work on the remake that they've been talking about for 4 years. Anyways, if you're in the market for an Xbox One X, now is a good time to buy. GameStop is offering all of its Fallout 76 bundles for $100 off, including the store-exclusive white model. But anyways, yeah, that's not an ad. I'm just letting y'all know in case you're trying to get yourself a cheap Xbox. Apparently GameStop's doing some good dealios on that Xbox One.
So how much does it come to be with 100? It's a 1X, right?
I think off of all model, or offering all of its Fallout 76 bundles for $100 off, including the store exclusive white model. So it says each of the Fallout 76 models at GameStop are priced at $400. So you're getting it for $300, and that includes the 1 terabyte bundle with the game and 2 different versions of the white console.
I think they're all 1Xs with the Fallout 76 bundles.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
I
just think it's a black and a white 1X. Those are the 2
Oh,
bundles.
you're right. I'm totally wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah, it says usually the 1X goes for $500, and some discounts during the holiday season reduced it by $70 to $100. So are you getting it for you're getting it for $400?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I thought we were getting a real stealio.
I was about to say, if that's $300, I might have to go scoop
and just go grab an Xbox.
Sell my old Xbox and pick it up for like $250. You know what I mean?
This is why we have 2 people on a podcast, so we can correct each other. I was about to sell y'all some fucking.
Also, it'd be kind of weird if you were just sitting there talking to yourself for 2 hours. You know what I mean?
I feel like either one of us could do that. Like if one of us was sick one day and
we definitely could do it, but I don't think it would be the same.
It'd be like those like random one-off episodes of like Scooby-Doo where it's just like Shaggy and Scooby and Scrappy.
Yeah.
Like it's very strange feeling, but like it feels almost empty.
It would be kind of weird to the listener too, because I feel like a big part of listening to a podcast is almost like you're sitting there in a conversation with people. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'd be down for that though, like that one-on-one, that sensual podcast.
Sensual.
You know,
podcast.
Just literally like that. Just yo, baby. It's GameSpeak Podcast. I hope y'all been feeling fine out there. No, but to see, like, I think we could pull it. Anyways, Microsoft plans to expand Xbox Live to other platforms. Oh wait, it's you. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
please, you've got my attention.
Okay, so including Nintendo Switch and mobile.
What does that even mean?
So, the company says bringing the network to more consoles will, quote, enable game developers to connect players between iOS, Android, and Switch, in addition to Xbox and any game in the Microsoft Store on Windows PCs.
What does it mean?
The move was teased in the description for an upcoming session at GDC, where the plans will presumably be revealed in more detail. The session, titled Xbox Live, Growing and Engaging Your Gaming Community Across iOS, Android, Switch, Xbox, and PC, presented by Microsoft, will include details on the
everything
expansion.
With PS4.
Yeah, exactly. Which Microsoft says will take Xbox Live to, quote, over 2 billion devices with the release of our new cross-platform Xbox development kit. This is what I have been saying.
Bro, if they like make... Oh, dude. First of all, okay, there's a couple cool things that could happen here.
Okay.
First, like, okay, if they make it like my Xbox Live can sign in on my Switch, you know what I mean? I know that sounds weird and crazy, but I own like Firewatch and stuff on my Xbox, you know, and that's a Switch game now. So it's like, do I get that? Do I get to play Firewatch on my Switch?
On your Switch?
You know what I mean?
See, that's the thing. I don't know.
And then here's another thing. It's like, there's a possibility, and I feel like this is maybe the stronger possibility, that Xbox will release an app for Switch called Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Can you imagine having all the Game Pass games on your Switch, and the only way to get them on Switch is to play through Game Pass? You know what I mean?
This is what I was talking about the future being no consoles. You're just going to have Xbox putting out games on anything, like just through a download.
Yeah, but we still got consoles. And
I don't think we will after this. I think after this
bro,
next
if I can
gen,
take that shit with me on the Switch on the go.
Yeah, but you can also do it on your phone. That's the thing.
Fuck doing it on my phone.
I know. I'm saying fuck doing it on the phone. Yeah.
Until
but
we get phones
other
that
people
have like
don't
controllers,
care.
Other people that don't game,
That's who they're trying to market to. Xbox has always been about marketing to the mainstream people.
Yeah, but there's also a market for gamers. I mean, you're talking about the gaming market.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously there's going to be people like.
I'm not saying the consoles are gone, Brett. I'm not saying they're gone.
Don't say it.
I'm saying,
say it.
I'm saying it's coming. Get ready.
No, bro.
The next 10 years,
Stop.
the next 15 years.
Stop saying that.
You're going to be playing on your mobile phone.
No.
Or your Netflix account for some reason. Or your smart TV. Anyways.
I'm cool with smart TV, I guess.
But
if I have like a controller.
We'll know more at GDC on which happens from March 18th to the 22nd. So next month we'll know what's happening, Brent, what the future holds.
Cool.
Okay, what you got?
Oh shit, man. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has proven to be a major critical and commercial success for Nintendo since it released on Switch last month. Despite launching towards the end of the year, the title was Amazon's best-selling video game of 2018 and the 5th best-selling game in the U.S. not accounting for digital sales. And now it's hit another huge sales milestone. In its latest financial earnings report, Nintendo revealed that the Mascot Fighter has sold more than 12 million copies worldwide, making it the company's third best-selling Switch game to date. Which is pretty impressive because I remember an article we talked about just a month ago, it was like a week or two ago, and we were talking about how Smash Bros. Had sold like 6 million copies, and we were talking about how it was impressive then, you know what I mean? So from then to now, they've sold another like 6 million on top of that. Like that's pretty crazy.
It's fucking crazy, man. It's doing big things over there. Number 3 on the Switch, though. So I guess Mario and probably Zelda. Pokemon, maybe.
Maybe. No, Pokemon. No, I bet Pokemon's the 4th best.
You should look up top sales on Switch while I check this. So basically, guys, we got an update on that Super Mario movie coming out that the Despicable Me people are making.
Yeah.
Illumination Entertainment. Basically, they said that it's moving along for an anticipated theatrical release around 2022. So you guys have to live at least another 2 years if you want to see this movie. So
2022.
Yeah.
I'm going to try real hard.
Yeah, just try really hard to
More
live.
than 2 years.
Oh, my God.
It's only 2019, bro.
I don't know if I can make it that far.
They're
asking a lot.
Man, dude.
But yeah, just try and be safe out there, at least until 2023. And you can get your butt in that seat if we're still going to movie theaters then. But we'll see. Anyways, what you got, Brent?
I'm still looking up the thing you told me to look up. Hang on.
You didn't find any sales on it yet?
I'm trying.
See, this is why we need a producer. We need like a guy on the side.
Okay, this website's bunk. Here, go ahead and do another one. I'm gonna look.
Okay. So, after several delays, Nintendo finally launched its paid online subscription service for Switch last September.
Ayo.
While the company doesn't typically disclose usage numbers, it did share some insight on how the service has been faring thus far. In its recent financial results briefing, Nintendo revealed that the Nintendo Switch Online service has more than 8 million subscribed accounts. I'm one of them. According to the company, this figure doesn't include accounts that only participate in the free trial, but it does factor in every account included under a family membership, which allows up to 8 account holders across different Switch consoles to share the benefits of one subscription. Quote, Switch Online has had a good start. President Shuntaro Furukawa.
Well, good. I mean, they should have a good start because it's incredibly reasonably priced, and they give you a whole bunch of fun NES games.
And possibly SNES games.
And possibly SNES games. So I found it. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best-selling Switch game right now at 15.2 million copies sold.
Damn.
Super Mario Odyssey is close behind at 13.76 million, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is third with 12.8 million.
Damn.
Followed very, very closely by Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is 11.6.
So Zelda was fourth, which is
and then
not that crazy.
Pokemon is fifth with 10 million, and then from there it's a really steep drop off. You see Splatoon with 8.2 million, and then Mario Party with 5.3.
I mean, those are really good though.
Oh yeah, great games.
I wonder what the attach rate for Super Mario Odyssey is, or no, for Mario Kart 8 on Switch would be. You know, how many Switches are out in the wild, and then versus how many, Mario Kart 8s are out there. I bet you every single person who has a Switch has Mario Kart 8.
I don't have Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, no, I mean like one per Switch though. Like if you did the ratio. With it could no way. Maybe 10. Maybe for every 10 Switches.
Yeah, I'm
something.
thinking no, probably even lower than that. I bet 1 out of every 4 Switch owners owns Mario Kart 8.
That'd be fucking crazy.
That's my guess. Seriously. And I bet it's the same with Smash Bros. Or I bet it will be the same with Smash Bros. In the next few months. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyways, what you got?
Let me go back to my page right here. Let's see. Dead or Alive 6 director Yoshi Shimahara has announced that the upcoming fighting game will have a free-to-play version that only includes the core fighters. This additional version of the game was previously hinted at. I'm not even going to read the rest of this article because this pisses me off so much. Basically, they're going to do what they did with Dead or Alive 5 and fuck them. You know what I mean?
Well, they're trying to get into the esports, bro.
I don't give a fuck about the esports. I don't give a fuck, dude. I want a real Dead or Alive game. You know what I'm saying?
Those times are gone, man.
No. Oh my god. It crushes me. Of all the games I don't want this stupid-ass free-to-play model for, Dead or Alive is the one. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, that's sad. It's sad. Anyways, it might be the only way you can get a Dead or Alive game, though, because they might lose money the other way, and then you can't put them out.
Your boy is not buying nothing until they fix that shit.
Luckily, it's free to play. No, just kidding.
Right?
No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, Nintendo has announced a new expansion to... Oh, wait, no, we already talked about that. Nintendo... Nope. Not enough about Nintendo. It looks like I'm kind of stuck on the...
You may go again?
Yeah, I finally just hit... yeah, that's all the news for me, actually. So
okay.
you give what you got.
Let me lay it on you. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate isn't the only Switch game to receive a major update this week.
What?
Nintendo has rolled out a new patch for Mario Tennis Aces.
What?
The update arrived on January 31st and made a range of balance adjustments, marked the start of another co-op challenge, and added a new playable character, Boom Boom.
Who the fuck is Boom Boom?
He's the mid boss from Super Mario Brothers 3. he's like a Koopa with a big anchor.
Oh, okay. I was like, who? Oh, okay. That makes sense with the Boom Boom. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Let's see. Oh, let's see. February 2019, PlayStation Plus members are going to have access to 100 gigabytes of cloud storage instead of the 10 they have right now.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's pretty sweet.
10 times.
10 times the cloud storage. Let's see. I'm not going to read this whole one. Phil Spencer says E3 is going to be big this year for Xbox, pretty much is the gist of it. He's super psyched, and he's like, it's going to be crazy.
He's like, we're going to have like some words and stuff. The thing about it is, do you think they announced the next Xbox?
Maybe.
Or do they wait?
There's a part in that article that they talk about, like, Phil Spencer is saying they might divide the conference up into like the future and the present. You know what I mean? And like have
or the near future.
And then kind of have like a crossover section with like games that might be playable on both, and like other, I don't know. He was really vague about it, but I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of like looking to the future this E3 for sure.
I mean, they don't have much here in the present, so I can see that being a thing. I mean, this is what you got to do. You got to show the people.
They're definitely going to bust out all these studios, though. Like, it's about to go down this E3, I think.
Yep.
Let's see. Heavy Rain. Quantic Dream. Quantic Dream is no longer a PlayStation exclusive. Their deal is done, and they haven't re-signed another deal with PlayStation. They actually got an investment from some kind of investor. The same people who invested in fucking
Destiny,
yeah. Or
who
Bungie.
are these people?
I don't know, but they invested in Quantic Dream, and now Quantic Dream can just like fly solo, I guess. So the next big ass Heavy Rain style game, or what Detroit Become Human that comes out, Xbox is gonna be getting it. They said they're eager to put it on as many platforms as they can. So that leads me to believe that not only is Xbox gonna get it, but I bet Switch will get it, and I bet fucking phones
will get it.
Yeah, because they put Indigo Prophecy on the phone and stuff, and Indigo Prophecy was on the Xbox and stuff too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
For those of you in Europe, the game is actually called Fahrenheit, I think. They changed it for American audiences for some reason.
Yeah, which makes no sense, but all right. What you got?
Let's see.
Brent Bass with the news. No, just kidding. Just
sorry,
like
guys.
Constantly on.
God, I'm sorry. We keep reading these, and then it's like, oh, we've already done that.
Oh yeah. Also, this has nothing to do with news, but this accused serial killer.
Oh, that's all I got. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Before we jump into
the serial killer, though.
So I forgot to mention this on what happened this week. On my one day off, I was chilling, had my balcony door open, just hanging out, and I get a text from my
just kicking it.
Oh yeah, just kicking it. I'm just playing some box, and then anyways, my sister messages me and she's like, "Hey, be careful. There's a accused serial killer that got loose right around where you live or whatever." Now I'm like, "Oh, that's weird." So I lock the door, shut the door, lock it, and I look it up, and an hour prior, a guy literally on my street, because the McDonald's, where the McDonald's is?
Yeah.
They stopped to get McDonald's, and he got out. He got out somehow.
Holy shit!
And he was an MMA fighter, a pro MMA fighter.
Oh shit!
Who's been accused of murdering his ex-girlfriend and her friend that
what
was there.
What was his name? Do you know?
His name was Cedric Michaels or something. I can't remember. I think Cedric Joseph is what it was.
Oh shit!
But anyways, you can see YouTube videos of him fighting online. He sucks. But anyways, anyways, this guy basically was escaped all day. It was 9 hours, and I went and grabbed tacos because I wasn't about to let fear stop the tacos. You know?
Of course.
I was like, "Fucking kill me!" I don't care. I'm not gonna not get my tacos.
You can't live your life in fear to where you just can't get tacos.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And so I went and got my tacos. Which, whenever I picked him up, he was literally hiding in a recycle bin across the street.
From where you got tacos?
From where I got tacos.
Hey!
Whenever they found him, he was in the recycle bin, across the way. So that was my day. That was fun, just watching for updates.
Oh, what an idiot, dude.
Yeah, I know. He could have got away.
Why are you just going to get in a recycling bin? Why not steal a car or something? MMA somebody and get their keys, you know what I mean?
Well, everybody had already known to look out for him, and he was they were he's extremely dangerous and, all this stuff. Because, killed his ex-girlfriend and her friend, and then he's actually, back in 2009, he was in a custody battle with, his then wife or whatever, and while they were getting divorced, and she disappeared during the custody battle, and they were just I guess she got back on drugs or whatever. And so,
wow.
Yeah, that's what happened. So he got custody of his kid, though he murdered her, because what happened with the girl that he did murder, this most recent one, he broke into her house and was if you don't drop the charges about me assaulting you or whatever, then your whole family's going to need to go into protective service. And so she told she called the police.
sure.
And told them, like, he said that he had murdered someone before and he'd do it again. And 3 days later, they end up disappearing, like, and all this shit. This dude's crazy.
Dude, that sounds fucking crazy. Holy shit.
And, yeah, now they're tying him back to the 2009 disappearance of that lady.
Ooh.
And it's like, motherfucker. Now, he had nothing to lose, They were stopping to get their McGriddles. He was thinking about, oh, fuck, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, dude.
God damn.
You can't really blame him for running, but I would have ran a lot harder and a lot farther.
Yeah, you would have.
You know what I mean? You wouldn't find me in a recycling bin, you know what I mean? Like, you find me in the woods fucking, like, running, dude.
That's what I was afraid of, was, like, walking farly because there's, like, so much woods right there.
But think about it from his perspective. I mean, if you're on the lam, on the run, like, what would he have to gain? Maybe get your
He
clothes.
could rob me.
He could probably get your
Take
clothes
my
or
wallet,
something, yeah.
Get money.
But, I mean,
And he could put me in a submission hold till I died.
You think he would just submission hold you until you died?
What?
Like, that seems like overkill. He could probably just be like, give me your pants and shirt, like.
I'm like, why though? And he's like, submission hold. I'm like, please, I'll just give it to you.
He just arm bars you.
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, so let's jump into this week's releases. I'm gonna tell you guys what games you can get in the next 7 days, or what brand new games are coming out. I mean, anyways,
it's gonna be a good month for games, I think.
Somewhat. We got Away, Journey to the Unexpected, coming to Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC on February 5th for $16.99. Away, Journey to the Unexpected is a feel-good FPS game that combines action, negotiation, and slightly roguish elements presented in an animated style. Progress through the levels and the story. Choose your path, but above all, recruit allies. And then,
Dope.
We got Overkill's The Walking Dead, coming to Xbox One and PS4. This has already been out on PC for a while.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, didn't that come out?
Yeah, and it's coming February 6th for $59.99. Y'all know what that is. And it's already got horrible reviews.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't think it was received very well.
No. Then we got Ape Out, coming to Switch and PC on February 7th for $14.99. Ape Out is made by the guys who made Hotline Miami. Ape Out is a top-down action game about a gorilla escaping captivity, one that also is about jazz and freedom. And then we got, I don't know. We got Astroneer coming to Xbox One and PC on February 6th for $19.99. Explore and exploit distant worlds in Astroneer, a game of aerospace industry and interplanetary exploration. The sudden development of technology for rapid space travel enables fast and inexpensive journeys to the stars. Exodynamics, the dominant conglomerate in the new field, has opened flights to daring citizens of Earth. Like the Yukon Gold Rush of old, waves of adventurers sign up to launch themselves into a new frontier, risking everything to seek their fortune in the far reaches of the galaxy. And then we got Arcade Spirits coming to PC on February 12th for $18. Set in 20XX, Arcade Spirits follows an alternate timeline where the 1983 video game crash never occurred. After a turbulent work history, you are granted employment at the Funplex, a popular arcade, home to a host of unique personalities and customers. Where will this newfound employment take you? Who will you meet along the way? Will you find the romance you're seeking? Everything you choose in Arcade Spirits, from your relationships to your personality, your crisis management moments, and myriad other decisions, will have an effect on the future of your arcade.
What's the 1983 games crash or whatever?
That was after E.T. Came out on the Atari and fucked the entire industry. Literally everything. Nintendo is what saved the video game industry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Nintendo, like the Famicom and the NES is what literally saved video games from not ever being a thing.
That's
because
crazy.
Like they had already had a home console before with like the Atari and shit,
Right,
and everything was
yeah.
wavec as
I
fuck.
didn't know E.T. fucked it all up like that.
Oh yeah, it was bad. It was just the nail in the coffin that was home console. And with like PCs being more powerful back then than like console. Anyway, so interesting stuff if you want to look that up. Anyways, Trials Rising is coming to Xbox One, PS4, and Switch and PC on February 12th for $39.99. In the high-flying, hard-crashing motorcycle action game Trials Rising, players can take a worldwide tour through rideable locations like the Eiffel Tower and the Great Wall of China. As riders complete events and take on challenges, they will earn fame and grow their standing as a Trials champion.
Yeah.
There's like co-op and shit. Pumped BMX Pro is coming to Switch, Xbox One, and PC on February 7th for $14.99. But if you get it on Xbox One, it's Games Pass. So the momentum-based BMX freestyler sequel, Pumped BMX Pro, takes the action to the next level with a beautiful new look, a fresh new physics engine, and more content than ever before. Choose from 15 riders with pre-designed bikes or come up with your own in the easy-to-use bike creator. And once you're ready to hit the tracks, get creative with more than 40 trick options and combo your way through over 60 insane levels, maintaining your flow to ensure you reach the next obstacle wheels first instead of face first. Anyways, Hyper Jam is coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC on February 12th for $14.99. Hyper Jam is a neon-soaked multiplayer arena brawler. That's all you need to know about that. Anyways, Evolution 2019 is coming to PC and mobile on February 12th. I couldn't find a price for this. I have no idea what it is, but it says inspired by the award-winning tabletop game Evolution, retains the elements which made the analog edition so popular, while also offering a swift pace and features only possible in a modern video game. I don't know what that is, but okay. And then we got The Sims 4 Get Famous expansion. It's coming to everything that Sims 4 is on. February 15th for $19.99. And The Sims 4 Get Famous expansion pack reach for the stars and rise to celebrity status. Build your stardom as you pursue an acting career, become an A-lister, and guide your Sims down the unpredictable path to fame.
That actually sounds kind of fun.
It does. It sounds like classic, like just fun Sims.
I actually have The Sims 4. The only thing I don't like about The Sims 4, I have it on Xbox, and like the whole game, you can tell it's set up for like PC. Like the way you move your cursor around the screen and stuff is really annoying on Xbox and home console. You know, I'm sure it's better on PC. Unless you got the mouse and keyboard for Xbox. I think you can do that now.
Which...
I don't know if it's compatible with The Sims, but it would make the game a lot more fun.
They got that same thing going in Apex on Xbox One where it's like you move a cursor. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, me too. Anyways, Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game 2, is coming out to Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC on February 8th for $59.99. The official Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship game is back. Compete against more than 80 official 250SX and 450SX championship riders, including Jason Anderson, Marvin Moose Queen, and for the first time ever, the acclaimed Ellie Tomac.
Whoa.
That's cool. Then we got... Blaze Blue Central Fiction Special Edition coming to Switch on February 8th for $49.99.
They make a lot of those games.
They do. I think they're fighters.
Yeah.
Blaze Blue Central Fiction is an installment in the storied Blaze Blue franchise and stands alone as the pinnacle of next-gen 2D fighters. Like a well-timed 2D punch, Blaze Blue Central Fiction bashes massive amounts of content and innovation into one slick title that hits hard and keeps the pummeling steady. Okay. And then we got Reverie, Sweet As Edition, coming to Switch on February 7th for $12.99. Grab the nearest household item turned weapon and set sail for a fictional island in New Zealand in Reverie, a 2D action adventure inspired by the legend of Maui and the giant fish. So Moana.
Yeah, right.
And then we got Hacky Zack coming to PS4 on February 12th for $9.99. You are Zack, juggle balls with unique properties through platforming puzzles to a goal at the end of each stage. Help Zack fill his treasured book of stickers to unlock optional challenge levels where you race against the timer to destroy targets as fast as possible. And that is it for this week's release.
So, like, next week is going to be a good week.
Well, don't spoil it.
The month is going to be good overall, but this week is not the best week.
No, it's quite whack.
Yeah.
Quite whack.
Quite whack indeed.
Quack.
Quack. So moving on.
Yeah, we're going to jump into currently playing. Brent, take us there.
Man, I got to tell you, I've been out of town doing some gambling. So,
are you saying you're not a gamer? So I
haven't had much time to play, but I'll tell you what I did have time to do.
What's that?
Well, the last time we talked, I had been playing Resident Evil 2, and I'd beaten Leon's story.
Nice.
I had just finished Leon's part of the story. So when you finish Leon's A, you start Claire's B.
Yeah.
Right? So I went home, and I started Claire's B side of the story. And I had read a lot of people complaining, like, oh, the B side is too much like the A side, and blah, 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 and there's too many similarities. So I was kind of expecting to be underwhelmed and, like, bored and repetitive, you know? But I actually had more fun playing it through the second time. First of all, most of the puzzles, like if it was some kind of puzzle that I've already done before, I knew what to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was kind of easy. But then there's like little things they do to shake the gameplay up. Like areas that were originally safe areas aren't safe anymore. You know what I mean? And like
you had gotten used
some of
to
the
it.
Yeah, some of the puzzles are in different places. And there's like whole different sections you go through and like characters you meet and follow. And it's just like, honestly, I had like twice as much fun playing Claire's game, like her B-side. So next time I play through, I'm going to go through and play Claire's A and Leon's B. I don't think it makes much of a difference in that respect either.
How many hours have you put into this game so far?
Well, it took me about 6.5 hours to beat Leon's A story, and it took me about 4.5 hours to beat Claire's B story. And I've also played the Fourth Survivor, which is a mode you unlock.
Hunk?
Yeah, you unlock him afterwards, which basically is really fun as well. So like the whole game of Resident Evil 2, you work your way to the exit and you get out. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of the game. You know what I mean? So like with Hunk or the Fourth Survivor, you start at the exit or the where you ended up at the end of the game, and you work your way back to like the beginning of the game. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So you work your way all the way back to the beginning mansion, and it's like super fucking hard because there's no items anywhere. And you start with like a fully loaded arsenal of shit. Like you got guns and health and weapons, but there's just shit everywhere. Zombies like everywhere, you know what I mean? And you like have like really limited healing, so it's really hard. I put a couple hours into that, but that's like a real challenge. But if you beat that, I think you get the tofu mode, but I can't fucking beat that. It's fucking
it's that hard.
So hard, dude.
It sounds pretty interesting though.
But yeah, I played that, and then I played a little bit of Smash Bros just because I wanted to like play with Piranha Plant, you know what I mean?
Check him out.
Yeah, check him out.
Check out the plants. Yeah, and I already talked about, I played some Apex, and then I also downloaded Shadow of Mordor because it was on Games Pass. I put about 2.5 hours into that game, and just bored to tears. That's
how I feel. You know, it's like, and the thing is, I can appreciate the work that went into it. You know, I can tell that it was. Yeah, it's a good game. It's just not for me.
No, and it's very hack and slashy. Like, I'm just sitting here hitting the X, hit Y every time Y pops up, and you'll never die. Like, as long as you don't stand in range of, like, an archer, and, like, you just hit Y every single time somebody like, every time it prompts you. Even if you don't hit Y at exactly the time, you could hit Y before it, you could hit it after
Some of those commanders will fuck you up.
I didn't get to a point to where I got fucked up.
See, here's the problem with that game. If you do, eventually you will get killed. And when you do get killed, all the commanders are going to level up. And, like, then, like, it makes it a little bit harder. And then if they kill you again, they level up again. And then eventually you get to the point where you die so much that the commanders are, like, way higher level than you, and it's super unbalanced. And it's, like, it goes from being really easy to, like, the hardest fucking game ever. You know what I mean?
Well, see, the game has, like, amazing critical reception.
A lot of people really like it. And, I mean, I understand why. It's just not my thing.
No, I could say, like, I probably would have liked it more if they just gave it a Star Wars coat of paint.
Oh, bro.
You know, like, if it was
you put a Star Wars coat of paint on that, that would be the fucking shit. That's the problem. It's
I don't care about
Lord of the Rings enough, yeah.
Yeah, like, I imagine, like, whenever they bust in with, like, the
I mean, it's basically that Batman game that was so popular. But
which I don't care about Batman.
It was like Arkham City, kinda. You know, like, again, you put the Star Wars coat of paint on it, that would be tight.
Dope as fuck. And, you know, like, I see
speeders everywhere that you can ride around on and shit. That'd be tight.
But I also felt the game's age, like, because even though it's like a big open world, it's not really that big. Every area feels kind of like every other area. You know,
I agree.
It's all the same brown, gross
boring,
colors. Yeah. Whenever you kill,
not a lot to really do.
Yeah, it's got like that, like, you know, like, it's like, oh, you can just keep cutting their heads off, you know, and then, like, it was cool the first couple times, And I was like, all right. And then whenever you like stick them through the fucking skull and stuff, but there's no real like wounds left over or anything.
My thing is, I can look past all that shit if the story is good enough, but I just didn't give a fuck about the story.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about this random ass dude who, like, they don't explain anything about. He's not from any of the other Lord of the Rings fucking stories.
It's just extended universe bullshit they made up just for that game.
If you're going to make up some extended universe bullshit, at least give me a compelling enough story to suck me into it, and, like, attach me to the character before you make me go do a bunch of fucking fetch quests for fucking Ratbag. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking...
And why does he look exactly like Aragorn?
Yeah,
it's like, does every
what I'm saying, he looked just like
normal
Aragorn.
person
What the fuck?
I feel like they started that game as like an actual like Aragorn, type game, and then they're
that
like,
would have been tighter if it was an Aragorn game, because then you'd at least have like a character to associate with.
Someone you care about.
Yeah.
It honestly was kind of like the orcs or whatever are fucking creepy, but whatever. Anyway, so I played some more. I've been getting more into Halo, but now that Apex is about to drop, I guess Halo's on the...
Or it's already dropped, bruh.
I don't know why I said about. Like, I've literally just got done talking about it, but like playing it. Yeah. But now that it's dropped, I think Halo's gonna go back to where it belongs until Infinite releases. Anyways, so that's what we've been currently playing, guys. Post what you've been playing in the Facebook group at facebook.com/group/GameSpeakPodcast.
Yeah.
And we're going to jump on over to the topic of the show.
Oh, wait, before the topic, I got some free PS4 games for you right now. So, okay, your free PS4 games this month are going to be For Honor.
Okay.
Hitman Season 1.
For Honor's still really expensive, so that's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a good deal. And Hitman's a lot of fun, so... PS3, you're going to get Dive Kick and Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots.
Okay.
And Vita, you're going to get Gun House and Rogue Aces. Now, keep in mind, this is the last month that PS3 and Vita games will be offered. From now on, you're just getting PS4 games.
Okay.
So.
That's sad.
Yeah. But they're going out with a bang. Metal Gear Solid 4 is pretty dope.
Okay. Yeah. I just, I can't believe people still play on a PS3. That'd be like when the Xbox 360 came out, if you were still playing on the Xbox,
Dude, you can get those shits for cheap now at GameStop. They're selling Xbox 360s for like $35
They should probably just hand them out.
Yeah.
Like just get as like if you buy an Xbox One, we'll give you a 360. But anyways, topic of the show, we're doing our favorite party games.
Yes.
Yeah, so like this is a good one. This is a fun one. Parties are great, but party games are greater, in my opinion.
Yeah, everybody loves a good party game. You're hanging out with a bunch of people. You're all bored of shit, but you're like, what do we gotta do right now? Let's game.
Let's game, bro.
Okay,
so let's start it off. I got a little I kind of wanted to do like my favorite that I still play with.
Yeah.
So I did some like runner-ups. What
I got a bunch of them, so
okay,
they're all great.
They gotta be your favorites though.
These are all my favorite party games.
It's all the party games. No,
I have a lot of them.
So my little like honorable mention is Kung Fu Chaos. I think that was...
Oh, fuck! I forgot about Kung Fu Chaos.
Dude, that game
That's
was
a fucking sick game. I wish I still had that.
Yeah, so Kung Fu Chaos came out on the original Xbox. It was basically like, a fighter party game. You're playing as these ninjas who have to like play out a movie, like a Kung Fu film, but the whole time you're actually just fighting each other gameplay-wise, and then at the end you can kind of rewatch it in like Kung Fu film style. It's pretty cool.
Tight.
Really fun.
So, okay, my runner-up, my honorable mention, I'll go ahead and launch 2 honorable mentions at you.
Pow, pow.
I'm going to do Halo 2.
Okay.
Because
it's technically a party game. I guess.
I've had many a Halo party.
Because once you got the LAN.
You link it up,
Oh, yeah. We did a lot of system linking as kids.
That's why it's a runner-up, though. And then Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's great.
Mortal Kombat's great because, you know, it's only 2 players, but everybody gets into it. You know, you see the fatalities and everybody's passing the controller. It gets everybody hyped up.
Yeah, it's a very visual game. So, like, even if you're not playing, you're still getting something out of it. You still get to watch the brutalities.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah. So let's jump into our faves.
Yeah.
Okay, so fave.
You want me to start it out since I've got a bunch of them?
Oh, you got a bunch of faves, or
I
like
got a bunch of faves, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I guess I'll start it out with Creed. Now, this is gonna sound crazy because it's a VR boxing game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think it'd be a good game to like bring over and play with a bunch of friends, but there's nothing more hilarious than like putting it on a fucking friend of yours and just watching them like get their ass beat by some virtual guy. You know what I mean? Or beat up the virtual guy. It's really satisfying to watch another person play it. And the fights only take like 6 minutes or so. So you pass it to the next person. Everybody gets excited to try it. And it's a good way to demo your VR too.
Nice. Okay, cool. I like that one. I got over here basically Wii Sports.
Oh, I got Wii Sports on there too. You gotta have Wii Sports.
Wii Sports is a
must.
staple in partying. You know, like, and the reason why.
The tennis.
Yeah, the tennis. And even, like, if you need to chill out and let your heart rate come down a little bit, you just go over to bowling.
Oh.
You know?
Bowling is also excellent.
It's so excellent. That's the only reason to own a Wii.
One
of the only reasons. What else do you got?
All right, let's see what I got here. IDARB.
IDARB? IDARB was great. I forgot about IDARB.
You're like little blocks, and you're knocking this ball around, and you try to get it in the goal, but it's up to 4 players, and it's just crazy fun. It's super simple. Everybody can get into it, but it's also like really technical once you get good at it, you know?
It's very much like, it's like, try to imagine NBA Jam, but on a new level, like on an indie level.
Yeah,
you know, like it's very
it's like
fun.
NBA Jam and FIFA and Speed Runners mixed together, which is also a great party game.
Oh yeah, that's true. Speed Runners is pretty decent. It gets a little stale pretty quickly though.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say another one of my favorites would be Overcooked and Overcooked 2.
Oh yeah, that's
both
a good
of
one.
those are great, especially you know, it gets heated. You know, people get angry, but at the same time, everyone's having fun. It's playful, but it can get pretty serious.
Definitely.
I like games like that.
This one is gonna sound crazy, like maybe it's not a party game, but I've had some really good times playing it with a bunch of people. Skate 3.
I mean, that's technically at the time that it came out. It was definitely kind of a party game.
Well, what we would do is we'd go to the mode where you try to do the most epic crash or whatever, and we'd all take turns doing the most epic crash, and that was like we'd sit there for hours doing that.
Oh,
shit.
definitely.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
No, I think that's a good pick. So another pick of mine is obviously you got to do Super Mario Party. And
obviously,
I say Super Mario Party specifically, the one on the Switch, because it's a return to form, 1.
Yes.
2, there's so much stuff to unlock in that game. Like, I still haven't unlocked it all, and I've played quite a bit of it. And
how many levels are there, though? That's my only
the problem, is there's only like 3 levels.
There ain't some DLC, dude.
It's coming. I guarantee you. I think it will come. But unlocking the characters and doing the different event modes and stuff. So like the event mode I count as a level itself, where you're in the boat and you're going down the stream and you got to do all that stuff. That's fun. That's actually just as fun as the normal maps. So and I've had a lot of Super Mario Party parties since I've bought it.
Oh, so. It's a blast. I'm always down for a Mario. You know, I've actually had a few instances where Super Mario Party came in clutch for me as well.
Oh, yeah. Like the other night, even, like, my girlfriend was like, oh, you want to play Mario Party? And, like, inside I was like, kind of not in the mood to play it. But, like, the moment we started playing it, like, I was, like, hooked. And after the first match, she was, like, done. And I was like, come on, I want to do the event.
Dude, yeah,
like,
that's exactly what happened to me the other day. I was, it was me and Audra. We went to stay with her cousin, you know?
Yeah.
This was last weekend, and we showed up, and it's the middle of the night, you know? And we're all greeting each other, and, like, we're all just kind of sitting there bored. And I started talking about my Switch and talking to her cousin about how her cousin's husband got a Switch and she was like, yeah, we got Mario Party. And I was like, oh shit, Mario Party. And she said, yeah, do you guys want to play? And I was like, yeah. And so, like, we sat there and we played this long-ass Mario Party, and, like, it was super fun. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. It's a good time. It's always a good time. It's always.
It really is.
Never fails.
Let's see. Where are we going here? Gotta put Guitar Hero on here.
Yes.
Rock Band, Guitar Hero.
I'll put that too.
Both games are fucking fantastic. And, you know, they might be a little bit dated, but they definitely have their charm still. You know what I mean?
People wouldn't know what half the music was.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So sad. They should...
I learned some of my most staple music from Guitar Hero.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know what
dude.
I mean?
I'm telling you. And it was so competitive, too, when it came out.
Oh, my God. Everybody would have thought they were just the best, dude.
Until you saw that one guy on YouTube, and then it's like, oh, fuck. Never happened. Yeah, so do you remember even back then whenever they did, like, the giant, like, event for Guitar Hero, like, in Huntsville? Like, you know, like, they had, like, everybody come out and play it, and, like...
Oh, yeah.
It's like a competition.
Yeah, I remember. I was bad. I did bad.
I did real bad at it. No, but, anyway, so the most obvious party game here, Super Smash Bros. I know we got to talk about that.
Definitely.
Which one's your pick for it, though? What's your fave Smash Bros. Of all time? What do you think is your ultimate party Smash Bros.?
Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, it's the ultimate party.
I mean, it's got everything. Why? I mean, you know.
I agree. No, well, some people like Melee. Some people like Brawl. You know, some people...
I don't understand the logic there, other than, like, maybe the mechanics are a little different.
That's
but
why.
Like, it's all the same to me. You know, I don't really care. I can play. I can adapt. I can improvise. I can overcome.
Yeah,
you know?
you're not trying to be a god
sorry.
when you're partying. You know? It's more just like, let's fucking smash.
Yeah, you're just trying to smash. You know.
Yeah.
You gotta have Mario Kart on there.
Oh, of course.
It's mandatory.
Mario Kart. Honestly, Mario Kart 8 isn't my go-to for that though. Mario Kart Wii is my ultimate Mario Kart.
You know what was a sick ass Mario Kart? Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube. I did
not like Double Dash. I own Double Dash, and I don't.
You didn't like it?
Go back and play it. It does not hold up.
Maybe I just liked it because of, like, I don't know. I liked it when I played it. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. But it's the least content-filled one. Like, honestly, like, I went back and played it, disliked it. I mean, I remember loving it. I remember the idea of two, you know, characters, like,
yeah, fuck yeah,
double dashing.
Yeah, double dash, double the dash, bro.
But, dude, Mario Kart Wii, I fucking golded out my license, dude. I did everything you could possibly do in that game.
Dude.
But 8, I didn't really feel 8 either. I own 8, you know, but I bought it just so we could party with it. But not too many people like to party with Mario Kart 8. Yeah, and not too many people are down for that party.
Damn.
They're more like, why don't we just smash, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody just wants to smash nowadays, man.
Yeah. Fucking weird. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, what you got?
Let's see. I only have like 2 more.
Okay.
So I'm gonna launch them both at you right now. Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time.
Yeah, that's my last one.
You gotta have it. It's mandatory.
Dude, it's really good.
And I found out it's on Switch. I almost bought it on Switch today.
Which I think it would be cool just to be able to bust your Joy-Cons. Yeah, dude.
Man, you know, there was a game I bought. I had some birthday money on PlayStation, and I was looking for games to buy, and I found this little tab from Casey Hudson. It was like games this director or games this developer loves or whatever. He's the guy who did BioWare, you know, he's the Anthem guy, Mass Effect guy, you know. But he was talking about like games that inspired him or whatever, and one of the games he was really into is called Thimbleweed Park.
Oh yeah,
it's a game I've wanted to play for a long time, and I looked it up on PlayStation. And I almost bought it. And I was like, wait a minute, I wonder if this is on Switch. And I looked it up, and sure enough, it is on Switch. So I bought it on Switch instead. Because I would rather be able to take it on the go with me. Like, if I have the option, like, I'm almost every instance, I'd rather have it on the Switch. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because you can kind of lay about any way you want, even if you're not on the go.
Yeah.
Like, but, yeah, that's the one that's like, whatchamacallit. It's like a point and click adventure type game.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I feel like that kind of game would be more fun on the Switch. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. So what's your last party?
My last party game is I Am Bread.
Oh, so it's kind of like Goat Simulator, but with bread.
Yeah, except Goat Simulator is a multiplayer game, which, would be fun with this. Actually, I think you can do multiplayer on this. But the fun way to party with this game is to take turns trying to be bread, or even doing the anti-gravity bread. You know what I mean?
Anti-gravity bread.
It's stupidly hard, but it's a lot of fun to, like, get your friends together and, like, kind of take turns trying to figure it out. And, like, the first person to get the bread in the toaster feels like a fucking god, And everybody's like, ah! I don't know. It's a great party game.
Hell yeah. So that's our party games that we love. Those are our faves, guys. Hopefully we introduce you to some game that you haven't heard of. Obviously not the bigger ones like Smash Bros. And stuff, but maybe you'll check out Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time if you haven't, and, find something cool to party with. Anyway, so let's jump on over to the People's Champ, Brent.
The People's Champ. Let me see if we even have a champ right now. I asked for questions earlier. Hang on.
Name a champion.
Hang on, I haven't even looked at the questions at all.
You're all the champion. No, just kidding. What if we did that? What if we gave... no, because that'll be hard for you to count later. I was about to say, we just give a freebie one time.
To everybody that asks one?
Yeah, to everybody that asks a question.
We could do that. They could all be the champion on this one.
Yeah, dude. How about your all champs?
I'm just going to say all the champ, all the champ, all the champ, all the champ. That way, whenever I'm, like, going through it, I can just, like, listen for that.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
What I mean? I'll be like, oh, all the champ. They must all be the champ. So, guys, congratulations. You're all the champ today. Dylan Parton, you're the champ. Phoenix Williams, you're the champ. John Hightower, you're the champ. Philip Watson, you're the champ. And Sarah Brock, you are the champ. So, congratulations, champs. I'm going to read your questions one by one. You all get a free champion point towards your shirt that you could potentially win. When are we doing that? That's pretty soon, I think.
It's at the end of the year. Which I don't know.
No, we do it at the end of our, like,
year.
2-year anniversary of GameSpeak. You know what I mean?
When is our 2-year anniversary? How many weeks is 2 years?
525,600 minutes.
I don't know how to calculate that.
I don't know, dude.
We'll look it up after this. We'll figure it out.
So Dylan says, where would we like to see Assassin's Creed go next?
Feudal Japan, 100%. That's where it needs to go.
That's actually an excellent idea. Holy shit, that would be good.
It would be way too good. Why is that not done? Why is that not a thing?
Also, though, with the whole Viking craze going on right now, that would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, maybe they should do a crossover Assassin's Creed, because I feel like they haven't done any cool crossovers. What if they did something with Square and did like a Final Fantasy Assassin's Creed?
That would be cool. You know what else would be cool? I'd like to see them do something a little more modern. Like Assassin's Creed, but set in like Mafia era or something.
That would be cool. I thought you were going to go too far, like with like Watch Dogs.
Oh, no,
it's basically the same thing. No, Mafia would be cool.
Yeah.
Or maybe even Vice City. What if they did a Vice City
like
crossover?
The 80s or something?
Yeah.
That would be sick. You got to go to like some kind of cocaine boss or something. That would be crazy, dude.
That would be dope.
Let's see. We got Phoenix here. He says, thoughts on Apex Legends?
That's
all you.
I spoke a little bit about it earlier. My thoughts so far are amazing, and after I get done editing this podcast, I will be playing more of it. So,
and I'm gonna play the shit out of it this week too. So I'll let you know. Oh, I forgot to tell you. In currently playing earlier. I'm sorry. I completely forgot about this altogether. I played the Anthem demo.
How was it?
It was okay. It was very okay.
God, that's exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
It wasn't bad.
But
but it wasn't great. You know what I mean? The whole flying around like Iron Man thing was really cool, but other than that, it felt a lot like Warframe.
You'll get a little bit of that flying around like Iron Man in Apex. So when you drop down, you literally are flying.
Oh, dope! That sounds dope. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to play that.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, in Phoenix, once Brent downloads it, we should all three squad up. Since I'm pretty sure I have you as a friend on Xbox. Phoenix. Pretty sure. Anyways, what What we got, Brent?
We got John here. He says, I sent my question to Jamel yesterday, but I don't think he saw
Got it right here. He says, what? So he's like, what's y'all's favorite mobile games? Types and specific games. He says, I got myself and my fiance addicted to Age of Civilization, and by far the closest game to Black and White 2, Rise of Civilization is what he said it's called.
Well, my favorite game that's not really a mobile game that's on mobile platforms is KOTOR. You can play it on almost any mobile device. That being said, my favorite mobile game that actually is a mobile game, I don't really play it anymore, but I was really into Marvel Contest of Champions for a long time.
Nice.
Super fun.
You played a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Too.
I played a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. That was really fun. I don't really have a phone game I'm hooked on right now. I used to have one all the time.
Same. I haven't played one in a while.
Ever since I stopped smoking cigarettes. You know, when I would go outside to play, like to smoke a cigarette, I'd always play a phone game while I was smoking a cigarette, you know?
That's a weird correlation. I wonder what would happen if everyone stopped smoking cigarettes. What would happen to the mobile game industry?
Would just plummet.
No, but yeah, like I played a lot of Pokemon Go. That's probably my favorite mobile game of all time. But right behind it was a game called Jetpack Joyride.
I remember Jetpack Joyride.
Dude, I put so much fucking stupid time into that game.
Yeah.
It was definitely a mobile game worth playing. But I don't consistently keep up with mobile games or anything. Yeah, no, that's it. That's all I can think of on that.
Call of Duty Zombies is always fun on mobile.
Oh, dude, I don't count that as a mobile game though. But me and my brother, whenever that we had iPod Touches back in the day, whenever that first came out, oh my god, we just like sat up,
dude.
Yeah, just all night like playing on our phones. Anyways, what else we got?
Philip says, how many games in your library does it take to become a gamer?
I don't like the stigma of being a gamer. I don't like the idea that you have to play a certain amount or a certain way, or you know, like
if you're a gamer at heart, Philip, you don't have to even have any games.
This is Gamergate.
You know,
like
if you just believe in yourself as a gamer.
If that's what you want to call yourself, like I don't care if all you play is Yoshi's Cookie on NES, but you've put, several hundred hours into it.
Yeah.
I consider that to be a gamer. I consider old people who play like fucking Bejeweled and shit to be gamers.
Fuck yeah, dude.
They're playing games, man.
Yeah, you're playing. If you get a kick out of playing games, you're a gamer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Everyone's a gamer that plays games. Anyway, so
and we got Sarah Brock here. She says, if you could live your life out as any video game character, who would it be?
Ooh, as any character?
You live your life out as.
It's got to be someone who's like living a good life.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You don't want to be like Kratos or somebody whose like family is consistently getting killed or like threatened to be killed. You know what I mean? Or like
spoiler alert.
Well, no spoils. No, I mean, he's fucking the son of Zeus.
Zeus.
The whole game is just him killing fucking gods. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think. Maybe. I feel like it'd be cool to be like Sonic, just because he can run really fast. He's never really in danger.
Yeah.
I mean, like his whole life is literally a roller coaster ride. Like he just gets to fucking have fun all the time.
Tails would be kind of cool too, because then you could like fly around.
Yeah, but then you can't run that fast. Like for some reason, I want that like ability to run with my hands behind my back and like never get tired. Like just fucking Naruto run everywhere.
I'm having a hard time deciding.
There's good music there too.
Yeah, for sure.
No. That's all I need.
Man, I don't know. You don't want to be like Max Payne.
Oh God, no.
You don't want to be like Master Chief, really, because you're stuck in a war. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which apparently those games only take like a couple months. Like the storyline is all happening within like a couple months or some bullshit like that. It's like, It's like what? Trying to think. Maybe it would be cool to be Darth Revan. Like That'd be a fun, because you kind of get choice,
Yeah, it kind of depends on how you play. I'm thinking of like a minor character from one of those games. You know what I mean? Somebody who doesn't have enough of an impact to like have their life specifically be affected too much.
Okay.
Like the droid shop owner or something. You know what I mean?
I feel like if you're a side character in KOTOR, something bad could possibly happen to you at any second.
Yeah, you're very correct.
Yeah, like,
This is a hard question.
It really is hard. Let me think. I feel like...
Oh, I got it. Tony Hawk.
Dude, you just took the win. You're just a beast at skateboarding. You can fall from great heights, and all that happens is blood just flies out of you.
Yeah, and you just get better at skating somehow. Like,
yeah, and you're just having a good time.
Yeah,
see,
that's exactly what I would do.
That's why I went with the Sonic one. I like good times.
Yeah,
good times. This is a party episode.
Yeah.
Anyways, so is that all the questions?
Yes, that is all the questions.
All right, so let's take it back, Brent. Let's take it back to This Week in Gaming History.
All right, taking it way back. Way back. Not too far back, like 19 years. That's pretty bad.
That's pretty. That's 2000.
2000, baby. February 3rd, 2000, the day before my birthday.
Okay, and this is on what console?
This was Dreamcast originally, I believe.
The Soul Calibur?
Here's it. Well, I can't.
You said originally, so it ported to something else. What did it port
PS2,
to?
I believe.
And it was ported to it, or was it a sequel?
I think it was released on both, actually. I'm not sure. But it was, well, I can't give you a clue without giving it away.
Just tell me, was it a sequel to something? Was there a sequel made to it?
It was a sequel, kind of. It was more like an offshoot, but it was in the chain of games.
Was it Ready to Rumble Boxing?
Oh, no. I thought you were going to say it, though, because of the R.
Oh, God. What starts with R?
What's really popular right now?
It's not Resident Evil.
Maybe.
Resident Evil came out on PlayStation.
There's Resident Evil on Dreamcast.
Was there?
Can you guess which one?
It
was supposed to be Resident Evil 3, but Resident Evil...
Oh, Veronica.
Yeah.
Code Veronica. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, there's no way it came out. I thought you were trying to say the first Resident Evil came out.
No.
That came out
Code Veronica, bruh.
Okay. I understand. I got you. I'm down with that. So that happened in this week. Wow. Right before your birthday.
You know what came out the very next day, though?
On which console?
PC. Windows. February 4th. My birthday, baby. 2000.
On PC. Was this something that we played?
It's iconic. It's an iconic game.
Is it Morrowind?
We talked about it earlier in the show. But we talked about one of the modern ones. But this is the first one.
Modern PC game.
We talked about an expansion for it earlier
Sims.
in the show.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. So the first
Sims came out February the 4th, my birthday, 2000.
Oh, dude, that's so fucking crazy.
And that's sweet.
I miss those days, man.
Yeah, dude. The classics.
How old would you have been? So that was 2000. You would have been turning 8. Or no, you would have been turning 9,
yeah,
right?
I think so. Let's see. I was born in 92.
Oh, no. So you would have been turning 8.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we would have probably been at your birthday party.
At my grandparents' house, probably, or something.
I think at 8 we went to the bowling alley. I'm pretty sure. Was that the year that you got the bowling pin from
I did
your
that
sister?
a lot. I did that a few years.
Okay.
I like the bowling alley a lot, so you know.
You had like the fucking ash drawn on.
I remember that.
We need where is that? We need that.
I think it's in my room somewhere.
Dude, that should be in the shot.
Dude, yeah.
That was dope. Anyways, so guys, we're gonna finish out the show a little differently today after I get done with the spiel. Johnny Hightower actually has his album Freak Flag coming out this Saturday.
Hey-o.
So I'm gonna finish out the show with a track from that album, and
shouts out to our boy Johnny over there.
Yeah, Johnny Hightower. It's going to be on Spotify, I believe, and some other places. So,
and find him by looking up Pinholder, right?
Correct.
All one word.
Yeah, it's going to be Pinholder. But yeah, so the song is going to be called Just Can't Right Now. Yeah, y'all enjoy that after this little spiel here. Remember, you've been listening to GameSpeak Podcast, courtesy of CreateForSanity.com. The show posts for free every Wednesday on all podcast directories. Be sure to submit any questions you want read on the show, like all of the champions today did at the GameSpeak Podcast Facebook group. Check out our video content on YouTube. All you have to do is search Create for Sanity. It's all one word. And if you want to stay up to date with your boys, you can find me on Twitter at the handle AlJafferJamel and Brent at BrentHas1. And check out the GameSpeak Podcast Instagram. Until next time, listeners, later.
Chance to witness. And I never forgot the way a kiss makes me so jelly when I see you. But it's your smile that I adore. Going crazy, 'cause I don't wanna get you bored. No. And I'll begin to feel this emptiness inside, despite all of the time you've spent on building me up. I just can't right now. It's hard to breathe when I see you down, about me being down, about me being down. I still can't believe you were there for me, to pull me up when I'm off the ground, and I'll begin to feel this emptiness inside, despite all of the time you've spent on building me up. I just can't right now. Well, and I'll begin to feel this emptiness inside.